Hello, I'm Aerial Flood Advisor and I'm once again playing Banished. It took me a while to get back to this. And we were aiming for early winter 10. Well, that's what we got 50 citizens on. So now we need to get to early winter year 30. The idea is we have to keep our town at 30 citizens. And there's not going to be much we have to do at this point. We just have to keep expanding gradually, get some houses here and there as need be, but not expand too crazy. And I'm going to put a new house here in the middle of nowhere. And I'm going to move away two of the foresters to work on that for now. I don't want to move the food people. There's not going to be much to talk about for a little bit, so I'll talk about how to record this game. Well, before I was doing it with DX Story. I forget which version I was using, but then one day DX Story said, "Hey, you have an update." I was like, "That's great, DX Story," and I downloaded the update, and now it won't work with Banished at all. So if you're using DX Story and you're recording Banished just fine right now, don't update it. Don't, no. To get around that, I started using Fraps. I'm using Fraps version, oh shoot, I lost it. And that might have glitched the recording out just checking it. But it's Fraps version 3.5.9. So if you're on that version, you should be good to go. Oddly enough, that version and Fraps in general has never really worked for me. So I'm not quite sure why it's decided to behave for Banished of all things, but whatever, it's working. Okay, so I'm low on food. Let me check how my stockpiles are set up. Okay, I pretty much added a 0 to the end of everything. But let's do that for tools too, for good measure. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I'm already at my tools limit. I could stand to make a few more of those. Really want them to build that house, because I need to maintain a population of 50. It's going to be a little rough for a while since I've started sending some people to school. That's the students there. So I don't get the immediate benefit, but I get the nice long-term benefit of more educated workers, which means they harvest stuff better and faster, and it'll be so much nicer. I just have to bear with it for the time being. And build this stupid house. Come on, build the house! We have enough resources, build the house. Build it. Okay. Well, while they're doing that, I'm gonna look around real quick, see if there's a place I can expand to easily. That's right, I was thinking about going over here before. I would need to build a tunnel. But I think it would be totally worth it. Ah, get a person, put him on gathering. Great, more food. Yeah, I could totally fit something else back there. Oh wait. Never mind, I forgot about this down here. Oh, okay. I'm already good to go, and I should probably build some houses in this area. And I've already got the bridge over to this side. Ah, yes, this was going to be my other harvesting little nook. Part of the trick with this is definitely getting a good map where you can expand really easily like I can with this one. Sometimes just the way the mountains, and especially the rivers and creeks form, really makes it hard to find a good spot to set up your little gathering nooks, as I'll call them. That's the gatherer's hut, the hunting cabin, and the forester's lodge. Herbalists are nice, but you don't need those as much. The thing with herbalists is that they more make up for a lack of variety in the diet. If you're able to give your citizens a good variety, they will stay healthy. And when they stay healthy, they work better. Oh, good. I'm already having citizens graduate. And what the variety does, like I said, keeps them healthy. And you get a good variety from the gatherer set because you get fruits and veggies from it. And of course the hunting cabin covers food. So that's one of the reasons why the gatherer's hut is so powerful. Not only is it a fantastic source of food, you get a ton of food from the gatherer's hut. It gives you variety, which nothing else really gives you as far as food goes. Everything else you need a variety of buildings to get the variety of food. Pretty much the only two things the gatherer's hut does not give are grains, which you need wheat fields and such for. I think it's wheat and corn both count as grains in this game. And obviously meat. Meat does not grow on trees. Those would be some very creepy trees. Well, I guess in some games that's kind of normal though. Ah, good, they're finally building the house. Yes! Build the house, build the house. I was having a low food warning before. Yeah, that's low compared to what I have my limit set to. But I'm maintaining about 2,000 food pretty easily so far. And it's going to just get better as I have people graduate from school here. I won't bother with building another school. I think one's enough. Just getting like a rotating amount of 20 students in there, that's going to be plenty for this size of town. Oh, speaking of other Cheeves, I did get tenure, and that was interesting. Let me explain to you a bit about what happened on my quest to get tenure. Basically, I had the huge town. It was like 600 citizens. It had several mass die-offs, but due to the nature of the size of my food reserves, it bounced back really quickly. I just had to set everyone to harvest food, like my massive amounts of farms and fields, several gatherers' huts. And of course you have to be careful with other stuff because they'll go through tools like crazy, especially on the farm, so you have to have somebody on blacksmithing as well. And to an extent it's beneficial because once your town gets over 600 citizens, it's kind of hard to find something for everyone to do, so there's going to be a bunch of freeloaders, and it helps kill off those freeloaders. I sound very sadistic when I say that, but I'm absolutely right. It helps get rid of them. What else has gone on since? Oh yes, of course. They're finally patching this very soon. Probably by the time I get around to posting this, it will be patched. But one of the things that patch, well, it's lots of bug fixes. There's a bunch of stuff. One of those bug fixes, they're finally fixing that weird loop the citizens do when they're starving and they can't get enough food. They're fixing it, finally. So stuff like this achievement and tenure and all the others will be a lot easier to get. Oh my goodness. It's cool to see that they're still showing interest in the game. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything quickly. It is really just like one guy with sometimes his brother helping out, I think. So I'm not at all surprised it's taking a while, and I don't feel bad, hey. I'm just happy that they're still sticking with it, unlike a couple other devs in the past which have abandoned projects and gone on to like make a sequel for the incomplete project. Not naming any names. Star Drive, okay. Anyway. Let's build one more house and then I'll start expanding a new gatherer's hut over here. Let's pick up the stone. Clear that out of the way. Let me check real quick. What's the radius of my gatherer's hut? Okay, so if I build it like back in here, that should be enough room. And I could build another one up there. So I could still do that. I just want to do like the crazy tunnel thing I was talking about at the start of this episode. Okay, yes. Good. They have inhabited the house. Let's get that new gatherer's hut going. Okay. Base it off of where those birch trees are, I guess. Aha, that's perfect. I'll make sure there's a road up there so my people move very fast. There we go. Not very straight, but I'm not going to be too picky right now. Okay, here's my little fishing hut. Hooray! Fishing dock. Oh, it looks like a hut. I'm gonna call it a hut. Let's see. Creek there. The creek is here. Where's the main river again? Oh yeah, it's south. Kind of out of the way for everything I'm working on. I could expand down here, that's a nice spot, but it's also kind of out of the way compared to everything else. And I won't really need to. I mean, I'm at 51 adults, I don't really need to expand. But I need to do it so a little bit, again, like I said, to help maintain the population. If you don't expand, they won't keep making children, so eventually your population will die off if you don't keep making houses. You just have to do it very carefully. More carefully than I am. Whoa, my food really went down. Okay, we need that gatherer's hut up as soon as possible, and then a new hunting cabin right next to it as soon as possible as well. Okay, I'm out of iron. That's a problem for tools, which I have plenty of for now. Need to see if I can find some more surface sources of iron. I'd rather not make a mine. It kind of makes people unhappy when they have to live next to it. But at the same time, I do need a good source of iron for more tools. I think my citizens can get down to here okay. Let's gather that up, and let's see. No, I think I probably grabbed it all out of this area earlier. Come on, I want the gatherer's hut. Need the gatherer's hut. Like right now, come on, please. Please build. Please. Please build it. Okay, they're dropping off resources, so they're working on it. Good, 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 good. Right, they're already making some babies. That's cool. I might want to make another storage barn in this area, just so you don't have to run as far to store their goodies. Let's see, how are storage barns doing? Not so great because I'm low on food right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're hungry. Go get your food. What are you doing? What? No, don't idle in the cemetery. That's not a cool place to hang out. Oh, dear. Oh, yay. Then we'll get that hunting cabin up right away. Wait. Checking the circle. Okay, don't go past the road. Let me check that again. It might be okay. Watch that tree there. That one there. It's got the mushrooms next to it. If I go up. To go way up. That should be okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's a little weird. Oh, I need another one of those, eh? Alright, where should I put that? Let's put it next to this house. Then let's do another smaller one, maybe... maybe next to this house, just a little one. So these guys don't have to run all the way down there so much. Okay. Oh, wait. Of course. Another reason the gatherer's hut is good, same with the hunting cabin, is they work year-round. The fishing dock does too, but I don't know. Personally, I like them as a food source, but a lot of people think they're inefficient compared to other stuff. Personally, I haven't noticed a difference. I think they work just fine. And they use up land areas that you would not be able to use otherwise along the river. Oh hey, there's a little bit of iron there. Alright, okay, good. They were able to grab that. I have a little bit stockpiled. But I am going to need a mine somewhere.